I was speaking to a lawyer about half an hour ago, and he was asking me about some of the questions that we have in the Engage application on Family Law Lab. In particular, he was querying some of the softer questions that we have in Engage. And I was thinking about this for quite some time, and I was trying to explain to him why we had them and why we think it's just as necessary to have those softer questions as well as the harder ones, like how much is the mortgage or what's the equity in the family home. I think it comes down to this, that when we sat down to design Engage years ago, we realised that we could ask some of the questions that arose out of mediation or collaborative model practice amongst family lawyers. And there's sometimes those softer questions really tell you where your client's heart and head is at. But why actually, in terms of a theoretical approach, do we have that? Well, I think it's because if you look at the behavioural science, it seems to indicate that what family law clients really want is some sort of relational safety from us. Because if you think about it, they're going through a really horrible life event. They're probably losing their homes in some cases. They're losing the intimacy of a long-standing relationship. They're sometimes losing touch with their children, and they're very often losing touch with their peer group or their friends. So there's a number of ways in which they're being dislocated quite violently from what is their normal way of living. And in that sense, I guess because it's a human need to belong and to have that sort of relational safety, that they're temporarily transferring their need for that relational safety to us as family lawyers, and we're providing, even for a very short period of time, a haven for them. So if that's the case, I think it's quite right that Engage asks some of those questions to understand where the client's head is really at. What's the deep lying need that they have? Because if we can show that we've understood that, and if we have that information via the Engage questionnaire before they come in to see us, then we can make sure that we've done a really good job in reflecting back to the client that we have understood them. And that, to me, is the best way to begin that relationship.